I've been doing some P.O. Box unhaulings because you guys are the freaking best and are sending me things. But here's the weird thing that happened this week with the P.O. Box. The post office called me and was like, hey, we have a package for you, but we can't give it to you. And I was like, first of all, I didn't know that the post office actually makes phone calls, so that was new for me. Second of all, what do you mean you have a package for me, but you can't give it to me? They're like, well, the person who was working yesterday shouldn't have accepted the package because someone came in and handed it to them and dropped it off and didn't actually pay for like the USPS service of sending it through, because I guess they were dropping it off at the post office where my P.O. box is, which is really, really sweet, and I appreciate that, and I feel like it should just be able to get handed to me, but I understand that, like, for the post office purpose, and also, I guess for safety purpose, like, I feel like it's a little bit like if you see something, say something. Like, if it doesn't go through the proper channels, then I don't know that I would be comfortable getting a package that hasn't gone through the proper channels. I just feel bad about that. And it's like giving me airport anxiety, which doesn't really make sense. But also, I did know that you actually have to run it through the post office system, because the old apartment that I used to live at, they used to say, no, you can either pay your rent online, where you have to pay an extra fee in order to pay online for convenience, or you can send it by check. And I was like, okay, cool, where can I drop off the check? So they gave me the post office box that I had to send it to. So I showed up with the checks one day, and they were like, yeah, but you still have to, like, post it. Like, you have to actually get a postage stamp and put it in an envelope and, like, run it through the system, even though they're just going to go ahead and do that. So anyway, moral of the story is, if you're sending any mail, make sure that you are in fact running it through the proper channels for that, so that they're actually going to deliver the package, and so that there's, like, safety measures. And I just, like, I don't know. I feel like that would be the equivalent of someone just handing me a box off the street, and somehow that makes me uncomfortable. But if this was you, then I'm really, really sorry. And also, thank you. And there wasn't even a name on it. I think it was just like initials. So I didn't even know who I could, like, reach out to and be like, hey, I think you sent this, but it didn't go through the proper channels. So it's getting returned to sender, and I'm really, really sorry about that. And I really appreciate it. And if that was you, then please let me know, or just, I guess just make sure that the people at the post office know that it's getting through the proper channels or something. I don't know. But anyway, I really appreciate it.